وصحبه ومن والاه. It wasn't meant to be a break, but mashallah. So, هنيئا مريئا إن شاء الله. طيب إن شاء الله the class will end at Maghrib بإذن الله, as we mentioned. Just we go a few definitions for the hadith and then we'll talk about the exam. Or we finish the hadith without talking about the exam. Which one? Talking about the exam.
We have about 13 minutes.
13 minutes? The iqamah we said 8.
About 7:50 something.
Now you remember all the conditions of the hadith sahih, right? And we said the highest degree in the sahih is al-Bukhari. And rujhanuhu, why he gained this characteristic to be the highest, is because of the condition that the Bukhari had. And what is this main condition? What is this main condition? That the Bukhari have this exclusive condition above all the other scholars, including Imam Muslim, which make this condition for al-Bukhari to be, his book to be higher in authenticity than Imam Muslim. This condition that al-Bukhari, he has a condition for every narrator to meet the other narrator. Everyone narrating the hadith, he has to have the proof that he met the one that he get from him the hadith. That's the main one. So, the level of the Sahih. The first is Sahih al-Bukhari. Then Sahih Muslim. Then the hadith that fulfill the condition of al-Bukhari wa Muslim. That's because not they didn't put all the hadith in their Sahih. But the hadith that fulfill the condition of al-Bukhari or Muslim, they come in the third place. Those are the main classification. And if there is any hadith sahih and has other hadith stronger, depends on the chain of narration, stronger and everything. So he's lower in the quality of the hadith, in the level. He might take, let's say, position to be higher. Why? Because it might have other element from the outside that strengthen the hadith to be higher than that hadith. Like other hadith or principle of Sharia or stories about the Prophet ﷺ, things that make this hadith to be stronger and better known, which will have stronger, let's say, grade in the levels of the hadith sahih. But this is, we're talking only about the hadith sahih. Al-Hasan, and just to give you the definition of Al-Hasan. قال فإن خف الضبط فالحسن لذاته. فإن خف الضبط فالحسن لذاته. We know what is الضبط, right? Is الضبط خف, decrease the accuracy and the precision in holding and preserving the hadith by the narrator. Therefore, it's going to go down to level of al-Hasan. So what is al-hadith al-hasan? Is al-hadith alladhi اتصل سنده, has full connected chain of narration like the sahih. بنقل عدل, so the narrator need to have the quality of being adl like the sahih. غير شاذ, like the sahih, doesn't have any irregularity. ولا معلل, any defect like the sahih. So what is the only condition that differ from the sahih is خف ضبطه العدل. So a rawi, the narrator, his dabt is less than the quality of those sahih. So the only difference is a dabt. يقول ابن الصلاح on the narrator of Al-Hasan, أن يكون من المشهورين بالصدق والأمان, that he need to be known by the truthfulness and trustworthy. But he didn't get to the quality of the narrator of the Sahih. From knowledge, skills, accuracy, precision, he didn't. It's like you find, for example, two very good students. Someone is straight A, the other one A, B's. So the B1, he's lower than the A1. Still good, but his hadith cannot be sahih, it's hasan. And this is how they are, subhanallah, specifically Ahlul Hadith. Oh, this is the saying of Ibn Salah. قال لكونه يقصر عنهم في الحفظ, he's less than them in memorization and in accuracy and precision in knowing the hadith. What is the ruling of al-hadith al-hasan? We know al-hadith al-sahih give you knowledge, and certain knowledge that will count on it to extract it and translate it to be our deen. Because the hadith al-sahih, it means that it is from the Prophet ﷺ that whatever you have to act upon it if it has an order, and you have to act upon it and stop doing if what it has forbid you to do. Because it is a deen, it is a religion. This is how you behave and you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. According to what the Prophet told us. The same thing for al-hadith al-hasan. So whatever content the hadith hasan has, also we use it to worship Allah with, subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why we said yufidul ilm. It implies knowledge. And the knowledge would mean that we implement in our way of worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We'll get an example inshallah next time. Just to have the barakah to start this alhamdulillah. The exam. The exam will have inshallah two parts, as we said. For the student intending to take the exam on site and remit it right after finishing to the administrative office, they are requested to only answer the question of part 1. The time is from 4 to 9. Open book, not open Google again. Okay. If siblings are sharing, the sister, she asks, if one textbook, you can use it, but don't answer together. I mean, it's up to you. Allah is looking اعملوا ما شئتم. Allah knows, He's looking at you, Basir, remember but He's fine, inshallah. It doesn't mean like you are, a sibling and like someone is like hiding. No. He's open, inshallah, with the khayr, inshallah. This is purpose of knowledge. This is what the part 1, inshallah, it will have almost 28 questions. If a question requests, writing, so be concise, don't go more than 4 or 5 lines. Some of the question, it might answer yes or no. But yes or no, you need to show that you understand. So for example, what is the ruling of this? This ruling of this, you can have a hadith if you have written, or the opinion why, or you can report from the book itself, how it said, this is what the author said, things like that. Because what is the ruling, for example, of this? You say the ruling, can we do this? Say no. No is right answer, but show that you have, why is no, in a very short sentence. We will have the hadith. The hadith, the fiqh is going to be the question mainly on the book of the waters, the type of waters, the type of the cleanliness of the waters, and even, sometimes you say this is not clean water, but we can use it. Why? Because there is certain principle that we mentioned that we can apply. So study those two. Some tricky question, and not difficult, but you have to do certain thing. But this certain thing, if you don't do it, will invalidate another action. So just to know that everything has its obligatory part, and they are distant. If we don't do this, it's going to affect the other thing. Of course, if you don't have wudu, you cannot pray. And if you pray, then you remember you don't have wudu, you have to repeat it. But there's other thing there now. We saw it is not difficult at all, of course. Some question about the siwak, the way described to wipe the head, inshallah, there's a question. In the hadith, question about the mutawatir, about the ahad. Some question about, what we did, like qarib, etc. The part of the aqidah, the second part, it has more writing than reflection. So that's those who are going to take it home. So inshallah ta'ala. But as we said, not more than 5 lines. Please don't, If you feel like don't write 2 pages. So 2 pages mean like that question is not answered. So be concise, inshallah. Also, the second part has, inshallah, it will have fiqh, hadith, and also aqidah. For the aqidah, it's going to be a question on the oneness of Allah. It's going to be question on al-ulu. So study that. Al-ulu. And a question concerning how to deal with the names and the attributes of Allah. We study it. So I'm already telling you too much. I stop here. Don't ask me questions, because if you ask me, I will answer. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry? Yes.
You want to make the right for you, or you think to make one?
Jazakallah.
You need to know to the students who will make the right for you while you are gone until you return, inshallah. May Allah make your umrah easy, and may He accept it. Please everyone say Ameen.
I'll make dua for you inshallah when I get there safe inshallah. Allah yahfadkum. Jazakum Allah. Barakallah.